like Hanabus's bandages are way too long to be those two.
Oh, it's no big deal. Here, I'll unwrap them and show you.
Look at you trying to show me the yiddles, bro. This is definitely getting screenshotted for the thumbnail, though. Huh? Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh! Alright, it's been long enough, bro. We gotta go get ahead and get this trial done, man. If you don't remember last time brother got bodied, we did a little investigation, and now we gotta go ahead and do the trial, see who get packed up, who don't get packed up. I might get packed up. If you get packed up, we getting packed up.
What?
Figured the others would be here with you two. No, Moichi and I came down here as soon as we heard the announcement. Try to stop everyone that's coming down so you got an easier time in the trial, huh?
Nonsense.
It will simply be a bit later, obviously. Don't know what any of this was meant to prove. As I've kept trying to tell you, Hamari is a prime suspect. However, we gain nothing by jumping to conclusions.
Listen up.
If she is guilty, we'll prove beyond a doubt. But before that, she deserves a chance to defend herself. Moichi.
How dreadful.
It would be a shame to lose Sonata-san's beauty from the world.
I'm sorry.
A shame to lose Sonata-san. I'm sorry. Me and the bees didn't find anything. Aikawa-san wouldn't budge, so I came alone. Why are we gathering here anyways? Perhaps the gymnasium has been set up for a trial. Yep! Where's the fun in that? Oh, I thought we had a trial, bro.
Why?
Can't trust any of you. I can't trust any of you. I've got a special room all set up for the wonderful little occasion. Wonderful.
No.
Katsuki has been murdered. A poor thing.
Now listen up.
Yup. And the killer is one of you. 2, 3, 4, 14. Darn it. One of those youths is gonna missing. Who's missing, bro? Who cares? It's Kinoshi, who's still not here. Who is Kinoshi? I'm forgetting names, bro.
I'm talking to you.
Hey, I've said living or semi-living. That includes your little son. Oh, she's not here?
What?
Where's she at? She's not my friend. She's... Sorry I'm late. Something strange at the scene of the crime scene. Darn kid. Need that to be early. Bro, why does he talk like that? Darn kid. Need to be early and tore away from the stuff.
Now listen up.
Well, at least you're all together now. Good thing too. Anyone left behind in the bunker will be given a dose of toxic nerve gas. What?
Explain yourself.
Why have all of us meet in this room? I've yet to see a place that would befit this so-called clinical trial on either of these two floors. Surely it must take place on a different floor of this facility. Can't speak. So why are we not gathering at the elevator? Because this is the elevator.
What?
This is the elevator. Sure is. This will take us right down to our very first clinical trial.
All remaining participants, fasten your seatbelts and steel your nerves because our descent will begin in 10, 9. What the heck? Let's go.
Okay. Hit the little nay-nay with me, y'all. Hit the little nay-nay.
It's happening again.
Yeah?
No. They're gonna knock us out again. I knew it was electric. I knew it.
Oh, can it, will ya? You're not getting knocked out again. Well, not now anyway.
Hey, that's a little beat. Hey, look, going down the elevator. What you talking about? I'ma see you later. Put it in your mouth. Put what in your mouth? What am I talking about? Pause. Put it in her mouth. That's a freaky ass bar. What made me say that? Like, what are we doing? Woo! Oh! Already. I'm ready with it. What's up with it? What's up?
Welcome to the trial room where... Hey, who said you were invited? Oh, you took my position. You can't stop me from caring. I can still come here
watch over the proceedings myself.
Fine. But only because I don't have time to deal with a senile elderly today. As for the rest of you, welcome to the trial room, where you'll all be deliberating the crime to solve the identity of the killer. Each podium is specially designated for each of you, so make sure you get on the right one.
Okay, I got you.
And now hurry up! Chop chop! Let's get this thing rolling!
Where's mine, bro?
This is it. Kutsuki-san is dead, and one of us is his killer. Everyone is
ain't me.
convinced that I did it. And even I myself still don't know what happened. I need to uncover the truth. I need to figure out what really happened, and reveal whoever killed him, and tried to frame me. Whatever life I once knew, it doesn't matter here. This is the world I'm in now. Fighting for my innocence. For my survival.
Gotta do what you gotta do, though.
In this first clinical trial.
Gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I already know I'm about to mess up, so we putting this on easy on everything. I already know me, bro. When it comes to these, I'm kind of a goofball.
Welcome to our extra special very first clinical trial.
Okay.
In the clinical trial, all surviving participants will discuss amongst themselves the details of the termination and decide through a democratic vote. Whatever. You kids are perceptive enough to get the idea. Somebody whacks somebody else. You gotta discuss who did it and vote him as the culprit.
Facts. Finally, somebody just got it over with, bro.
Now, one of you has decided their life matters more than the rest of you. If that's you, your job is to get everyone to vote someone else as the culprit. Do that, and you win. Fail, and it's the birds for you.
I might have to start using that. It's the birds for you. I'm stealing that, bro. That's kind of a bar, right?
The rest of you, you'll want to find that culprit and vote them off, so they die instead of you. You all got that? Aw, you should have had time to investigate. However, I'm kind enough to provide you all with a quick recap.
I don't need it, though. You just gonna give it to me, bro.
Is our beloved Reiji Kutsuki, the absolute pop star. Well, former absolute pop star now. His body was found this morning at 6 a.m.
Okay, 6
in
a.m.
classroom 1C. Stabbed thrice in the chest, twice in the heart, and someone's here to blame.
Dang, so like, and only 2 of them hit his heart.
His official
Terrible
cause of
aim,
death
bro.
was those
Me personally, I
stabs,
would have hit all 3.
though he also broke his nose before he died.
I don't know how he did that. That's the part I'm
with
still
that,
confused about.
Experiment formalities are finished.
You're taking way too much joy in this. At least try to have some impartiality.
The fun is the best part of all this, old-timer. No more distractions from us, though. Let's set fun begin.
Let's get it.
Well, what do we even talk about? Sonata-san, what would be the first order of business?
Typically, you'd start with...
Fuck off with all this formality shit.
Like, bro,
We
whatever.
already know who did it.
You say that.
It's her.
It is not her, bro.
Wait,
You're found next to his body, covered in blood with a fucking knife in your hand. We literally caught you red-handed.
I'm inclined to agree. Sonata-san has some explaining to do if she wants to get suspicion away from her.
That's true, though.
Gonna need a real good explaining. Cause otherwise, it's pretty obvious.
hold on. I don't really want to believe it myself, but it is really suspicious. I mean, who else could have done it?
I'm kind of... Who am I suspicious of? I'm going to go over that in a second.
That Himari-chan would do something like that, but...
I'm still suspicious of you, little bro. Because you was in there trying to touch the knife earlier in the game, right?
What if it really is her?
Me, your bees is crazy, bro.
But I did... No, I...
You trying to weasel your way out of this. Stop wasting our fucking time and just confess!
Bro, let me speak. That's what I'm saying.
Look, I'm fully aware this seems open and shut. However, I've seen plenty of cases where the supposedly obvious suspect turned out to not be the culprit. We are here to prove who the real killer is. And to do that, we shouldn't be jumping to the quickest conclusion.
That's what I'm saying. Because look, you pick her and it's not her, but everybody's dying.
If she is the killer, then we must prove it beyond any reasonable doubt. Discuss it until there are no possible avenues for her to be innocent. But until then, Himari deserves a chance to defend herself. Our decision here will not only impact her life, but ours as well. So don't take it lightly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gonna die for what? Hatred?
Thank you, Muichi. Anyway, I was going to say that I do have something that can prove that I...
Both of you fucking dorks really need to learn when to shut up!
Man, somebody smack him in his neck, bro.
I don't give a shit what either of them said. He's just trying to get his baby sis off the hook because he's not man enough to get shit done.
Look at
We
like,
killed that freak and we caught her doing it. End of story. What more do you fucking need?
I hate this nigga, bro. You don't need to find flaws in people's statements. Key points are marked orange to be able to determine which one of these statements are false. Okay, so this is like, it's like a bullet
time. You
time.
killed him already.
Okay.
Yelling like this isn't going to help anyone, Ishikame.
How about you stop protecting her?
This trial would be over in no time if you simply confess to your sin.
Yeah, she obviously shanked him before he could kick her ass.
I did not.
No way a wimp like you could have done it if you hadn't gotten the jump on him, Four Eyes.
You're rushing to the end before we've examined all possibilities.
Dunno. Seems rather straightforward to me. Sonata wouldn't be able to fight back against him. So of course she'd take him by surprise.
Look, I don't know. It's all just really fishy, okay? Is Hime-chan really the type to go all bloodthirsty like that?
No, I'm a coffee
Don't hurt her
barista.
For 5 fucking days!
It's not good. He's not listening to anyone at all.
Stay calm, Himari.
Moichi?
He might be flailing his accusation around like a fool right now, but we can still turn this around. You noticed it too, didn't you? What Ishikame said. There's something wrong with it.
Something wrong? Now that you mentioned it, I think there's something he said that was kind of off. Like it's contradicting something.
That's it. Now focus and pin down what exactly he said that creates this discrepancy. Then disprove that statement with fact and slice through his accusation.
Okay, got it.
Okay, let's try this again. Find a contradiction.
She obviously shanked him before.
Is that it? That was it. I didn't shank him because his nose was broken beforehand, right? His nose was broken beforehand, right?
I mean, it's...
How'd you say to me?
Look at you being mad for no reason. What? Nigga!
You got something wrong, Ishikame-san. You said that Kutsuki-san was killed without a chance of fighting back. But the autopsy report here stated that his nose was broken pre-mortem. Which means...
Fucking matter. Yeah, he didn't die getting his nose smashed. So what?
Well,
It matters because of the situation he would have gotten it, is what I believe she is trying to say.
That's right, exactly. So, the autopsy report says that his nose was broken before he was killed. And unless someone can vouch for Kutsuki-san hurting his nose beforehand, then it's likely that he got it during the murder.
Yeah, facts, which I wouldn't be able to do.
Which means he must have fought back against the killer.
Doubt he'd just be walking around with his nose busted. Or not.
Could he really have fought, though? I mean, he always had this big smile on his face, even when he was... he was still smiling. Maybe he left us quickly and didn't have to suffer. Yeah, that has to be it.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, You think he was in a lot of pain, Shigure-chan?
Quiet, Minasuga. That isn't what I was addressing.
What you thinking?
You all heard Kutsuki yourself the other day. With that little speech he put on, how he felt about leaving this place was rather obvious. As were his feelings about life and death in general. Perhaps this little struggle you claim occurred was more one-sided than you were letting on.
I highly doubt he still just let himself get killed, though. Like,
No, there definitely had to be some sort of struggle.
If she's not gonna believe me with just words, I'm gonna have to prove it with evidence. Okay, what evidence we got? Shoot, bro. Because for it to be smeared on the floor means there had to be a struggle. I don't see what it has to do with the case. Okay. Crazy.
I got it!
Okay, it was the desk legs.
Legs of the desk. They indicate a struggle.
However so?
A few of the desks had these long, dried-up blood streaks on them. Even ones further away from his body.
But Kutsuki-san was stabbed repeatedly. Isn't there a chance it was just splatter from the blood?
Well, that's not impossible. Some of the desks were too far from Kutsuki-san's body for it to have just been normal splatter. For the blood to be on the desks like that, the killer would have had to move them. So, some of the desks must have been knocked over while Kutsuki-san and the culprit were fighting.
I see.
Oh.
I can follow this line of logic.
Okay.
I concede on this point, as it now seems rather apparent there was a struggle.
See? That's why it's...
However, all you've done is proven this simply was not a kill without a struggle. Who's to say you weren't the one on the other side of this struggle with Kutsuki?
Because I'm small-bodied, bro. She's small-bodied and frail.
None of this bunk matters. Struggle or not, doesn't change the fact she killed him there. Classroom's pretty far from our line of sight now. We got the second floor. Wouldn't be a hard kill to make.
But, like, look at Hime-chan. She doesn't really look like someone who would win in a fight. Like, no offense, but you look like you'd be knocked on your butt if you sneezed too hard.
Kutsuki wasn't much of a fighter either. So knock off the Dover team. Whatever happened, you still let him there and killed him.
This is bad. Miyoga is really pushing for me. I have to do something unless I can prove I wasn't the one calling Katsuki-san to classroom. Yeah, I got that note, right? I got that note, bro. And I walked in. I forgot how to play this, bro. Can I pull cards? Oh, I can. Okay, get that junk out of here, bro. Okay. After each attack, I don't know what any of this does, bro. I'm over here like, this is why I put this junk on easy mode. I straight up put this junk on easy mode. So he got the blue, means I need the red, right? I do not have a red, bro. Can I keep drawing? Okay. Look at you. And I'm about to hit you with the green. I'm gonna hit you with another green. Hit you with the red. Yep. Draw my cards.
Didn't kill Kutsuki-san.
That's what I'm saying.
Then why did you call him to the classroom alone with nobody around?
I didn't call him.
Unless you got something to prove you didn't lead him there, you ain't changing my mind.
I didn't call brother there. I got this note. Nuku. I got this note. Nuku.
I do have proof, actually.
What's that?
It's a letter. It got sent to my room this morning. Here's what's written on it.
Dear Himari, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reiji.
Signed, Reiji.
Kutsuki-san wrote this and left it for me. He was the one who called me to...
That could have easily been forged.
No, I didn't.
I was with Himari the whole time. Unless she was able to do it without me noticing, I can promise you that she didn't write it.
Facts.
She could have forged it before the whole thing got going. Plenty of time then.
So that's what that letter on your door was about? Oh, well, maybe if you weren't so tiny with sleeping in, you'd have been able to stop this from happening!
That's what I'm saying. He know.
Geezer, shut your mouth! I don't know how they did things in your time, but here in the better generation, we just shut our traps and let them squirm on their own!
I believe that's enough of an indication to see that the note isn't fraudulent.
That's what I'm saying. He was there.
See? I was already asleep when the letter was brought to my room. Even the cat can confirm it.
That cat! Oh, you know that my name is...
Yanasofu, a double name for a double geezer like you!
I am not...
How utterly convenient. More than a low-born murderer deserves.
And once I read the letter, I went to classroom 1C, just as it told me to.
Facts.
So, let me get this straight. You went out to meet up with a guy, alone, in the middle of the early morning, all because this shady-ass letter told you to?
I wasn't thinking things through as much as I should have at the time.
Oh my god! Seriously? This is not the place to be sleeping around, Hime-chan!
Oh, she thinks she trying to get down with business. She trying to get freaky in the sheikies.
Wait, stop talking! Having those kinds of thoughts before marriage is a sin. You need Jesus, Hanabusa-san.
Hey, man.
Anyway, once I entered the classroom, it was all dark. I couldn't see anything in there. Then I remember somebody grabbing me. I couldn't see who it was. And then they knocked me out with something.
Oh no, are you okay?
I'm fine. When I woke up, I saw Kutsuki-san's body in front of me.
With blood all over you and a knife in your hand.
Guess you weren't the one calming him down then.
So, do you believe me now? That I didn't kill...
I didn't finish! Sure, he's the one who called you there. But then what?
That's what I'm saying.
You just proved you were in the classroom, knowing who would be there.
Wait, I didn't mean...
Either you took advantage of the situation and killed him, or he tried to kill you and you fought back.
Or somebody set me up. Think about that part. Goofy.
It doesn't change the most important thing.
It's probably you.
You killed Kutsuki.
You was sleeping in the medical room.
The newly presented evidence so far hasn't changed the outcome of this trial. Simply the circumstances surrounding it. The only fact that's relevant here is who killed the victim, not how or why they did it. Will this trial truly progress to a new conclusion if we just keep going into specifics of how this servile filth did her deed? I think not.
How are you supposed to figure out the facts if you don't talk about it? Y'all are
we
goofy,
should
bro.
obey. This trial has nothing more to offer.
What? No, we can't do that. There's still...
Silence, Sonata-sama! If you continue to misguide us, I shall execute you myself!
I wish you would. Yeah, no.
Hey, Lancelot! Don't go trying to take the fun part from me!
Please wait a moment. While I think there's his reasoning to reason suspect Sanada-san, it risky would be to rush to a rushed conclusion. Sanada-san's life is not the only one lying on the line here. The rest of ours are also.
I'm so glad I ain't got to read none of this bull crap you saying right now.
Don't try to convince them! It's all lost! They've all been taken! They've all been brainwashed! But not me!
Oh, you're definitely brainwashed. You're washed.
I want to survive! I want to live!
I want to live? Yes, so I'd wish for us to leave no doubt before we are come to final conclusion.
Fine. This moronic charade can't possibly sink lower anyhow.
Okay, looks like we're safe for now. Thank you, anyway.
What else should we be discussing then?
An overview of the case would be a good spot to start, to land everyone on the same page. One that seems important that we've neglected thus far is the murder weapon used in this case.
What's the point? We already know what it is! It's a fucking knife!
Because any weapon will have an array of surrounding factors, and we need to be sure of as many of those as possible.
The knife was specifically a kitchen knife, correct? A kitchen knife from, well, the kitchen.
That seems to be the case. But it's rather ornate and slim for a kitchen knife. Did anyone happen to investigate the kitchen?
My lady and I were guarding the crime scene throughout the investigation.
I wasn't sure if it would prove important, so I never went inside the actual kitchen itself.
Y'all are good. It wouldn't seem important. Like, what do we... It's a knife. Where else would you get the knife
I
from?
was busy elsewhere, so I sadly have nothing to share.
I was in there, but I still don't.
No one knows anything. Great.
The knife. Nobody seems to know where the knife came from, but I'm pretty sure it came from the kitchen. Did I find anything during the investigation that can prove? Okay, clear stage. What is this? Evidence to push forward to somewhere. This is Donkey Kong. Okay. Bro, climb up the ladder. Okay, let's see what this one do. Okay. Yup. Alright, get up there, bro. I didn't even get to talk to Shawty.
I think I can prove where the knife came from.
Of course you'd have an answer. Did your brother coach you or some shit?
My integrity as a prosecutor is something I take pride in, Ishikame. I wouldn't endanger it on something like this. Himari, if you could please share your theory.
Right. So, earlier, when Moichi and I were investigating, we found an empty box for a sashimi knife. I didn't get the best look at the knife, but it seems to be the only knife that was missing from the kitchen.
Oh?
Not only that, the patterns on the handle of the knife matched those on the box.
Did anyone else keep an eye on the kitchen leading up to the case? Maybe even see who went in and out?
Speak up, Okabe.
I was in the kitchen all night last night, but I didn't see anyone coming in or out all night. I promise.
You didn't see anyone at all?
Yes, none, zero. It was just me all night. I didn't take the knife, by the way. Nuh-uh. No idea when the knife was taken, but it's definitely not last night. Otherwise, I would have seen it, right?
That wasn't what he told us, was it? No, that's not what he told us. That's not what he told us. Why is he lying?
I was in the kitchen the whole night, and I saw nobody come in or out. It was just me.
Okay, my bad. Let me listen first.
You said that 3 times already.
Okay.
You? Certainly grown quite neurotic.
What? What made you say that? I mean, I don't know what Himari's planning with all of this.
Okay.
Please refrain from badgering the suspect.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Anyway, I'm telling you now, I was alone in the kitchen all night.
Okabe, that's not what you told us earlier.
Well, maybe you heard me wrong.
Bro, what? Okay, whatever.
So I'm correcting it right now. The kitchen last night was totally empty.
I can feel it! He's lying!
Then prove it.
He's lying.
Yeah,
How's he lying?
He is acting strange.
But this proves what he's saying, though. Times like these is when we corroborate a correct statement. An account from a single person alone might not hold a lot of weight, but multiple people can back up the same claim.
I see. All right.
I don't know what Hiroshi's doing this, but I still have to stop him. My words alone might not be enough to stop him.
But that's not what you told us earlier.
This is it. He did not tell us that earlier, bro.
Yeah, that's right!
He did not tell us that, bro.
Hiroshi, what you told us was completely different from this.
Well, you heard wrong. Besides, you're the suspect here, right? Can we really trust anything you say?
What if you hear it from me then? During the investigation, Himari and I talked to you about your night in the kitchen, and you gave us a completely different story from whatever you're spouting right now.
I didn't think it would be all that important.
So you simply decided to change your story all of a sudden.
Suspect, bro. Suspect.
Well,
Speak, Okabe.
Yeah, you gonna listen to your mistress, bro. That's your girl, right?
Our lives are at stake. So unless you have a very good reason for omitting facts from this trial, speak up this instant.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't think it would be that important to mention who came by last night, as they are, well, as they aren't here with us anymore.
Not with us anymore? Why? Wait. Don't tell me.
Yeah. Kutsuki-san was the one that came into the kitchen last night. Maybe around midnight? It was kinda hard to keep track of time.
How interesting factoid to now share. I'll be sure to keep this in mind. Thank you, however, Okabe-san. This information
is suspicious.
Finally, the fucking decided to join the conversation.
Oh, did he just call her? I'm not even gonna say that. Glad y'all muted it, bro.
Are you
Glad y'all admitted it, bro.
Of learning anyone's actual names?
The information is suspicious. Both of you were in an optimal position to take the knife. Therefore, you too are suspicious.
But wasn't Reiji-chan the one who... If Reiji-chan was the one who got hurt, how could he be suspicious?
I don't know, bro.
Allegedly, Kutsuki sent her a summons to meet up in classroom 1C. He was additionally seen at the location where the murder weapon went missing from. Therefore, both Kutsuki and Okabe had the opportunity to steal the knife. Sanada?
Yes?
When did you receive the letter?
Well, when I woke up. Around 5 a.m. I'm not sure when the letter came to my room, though. I, kind of accidentally left the door unlocked last night.
Actually, hello? Earth teammate, we're in a death game!
If you didn't do it, mistakes like that'll make sure you're next.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Are you crazy? Get your head to the goddamn game, Sanada-san!
For one time, bro, I gotta agree with the crazy dude.
How can you be so careless? This place, it's not normal.
So, should we think if it's possible for Hiro-chan to be the killer?
No, I'd never kill anybody!
With instigation, perhaps not. But there is a possibility of self-defense.
What? No,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Though, not defending himself.
What do you mean?
Well, let me pose this theory. Hiro-chan saw Reiji-chan take the knife, but instead of confronting him, he quietly followed him. He saw Reiji-chan follow Hime-chan into the classroom, got worried, and followed them both in. Reiji-chan, who was planning to murder Hime-chan, attacked her and knocked her out so she wouldn't fight back. Jumping in to save her, Hiro-chan wrestled the knife away from Reiji-chan, struggled a bit, and turned the tables and stabbed him. But after the adrenaline wore off, Hiro-chan saw what he did and panicked. He moved the crime scene around to frame Hime-chan for it, then ran off to secure his alibi.
I'm not sure how I feel about that theory.
Not implausible.
That's definitely not implausible,
I ran
though.
into Okabe-sama downstairs this morning, which was rather unusual.
Facts.
Whoa. You actually think I did it?
That's what you get for lying.
I couldn't have done any of that. No way!
What? This attitude of yours is just some fucking mental breakdown from stress or something?
Hiroshi.
No, this is a really big misunderstanding. I was in the kitchen all night. When would I have had the time to go kill somebody?
You were alone all night, as you've claimed yourself. Unless somebody can confirm your alibi, that statement is doubtful at best.
Especially since you just lied about not seeing Kutsuki before he died.
And your current shift in attitude to this bizarre panic leaves you lacking nothing more than...
Suspicious.
What?
He's definitely suspicious, bro.
Why is this happening? I didn't kill Kutsuki-san!
Bro, could you like to lie? Why were you lying about that?
It was Himari. She was found with him, wasn't she? She was even holding a knife and covered in blood and everything!
Yeah, but what if you set that up?
Look at me in comparison. I ain't got a drop of blood on me. And if you check that knife for fingerprints, mine wouldn't be on it. Because I never touched it, ever.
Perhaps you cleaned yourself up with the washroom so near to the crime scene.
Disturbing my perfectly arranged medical supplies in the process. Oh my.
And I'd imagine if fingerprinting or other forms of DNA analysis were available, it would have been mentioned already.
Facts. Facts.
You think I give you dweebs something that fancy? Dream on. There's no fun in such easy proceedings. Dance. Dance for me.
You disgust me in the joy you get from this.
Well, Himari is still the most suspicious one.
Hiroshi.
No! You... Shut up! I know you did it, and now you're trying to pin it on me!
But you the one that lied.
Listen!
You're trying to drag me into your murder! I'm gonna prove it! I'm gonna prove that you did it!
Not good. He's completely panicking. He's not gonna listen to reason. But he's missing something. Something important. He does have an alibi. I have to calm him down to prove that to him. Thing, right? So I need a yellow. Okay. Okay.
You're suspicious!
Okay, so now I need red. Yep. How am I suspicious, bro? Okay, now I need yellow.
So?
Okay, I need red now.
So?
That's what I'm saying, like. Okay, I need yellow.
So? Hey, let me talk!
I ain't letting you talk, bro. Let's do that.
Hey, let me talk!
Hiroshi, please, calm down!
How am I supposed to calm down? I know I didn't do it! You did! But now everyone is suspecting me! Because there's nobody to back me up! I don't have an alibi!
Bro, you do have an alibi, bro. That's your alibi, bro. That's your alibi. The cat.
Hiroshi, please, just listen to me for a second.
No, I won't! Why should I listen to...
Enough. Continue, Sonata.
Thank you. Hiroshi, you were in the kitchen all last night doing the dishes, right?
Yeah, but
You said you weren't allowed to leave until you had the place spotless.
Yeah, but that was only because of...
Oh! The fuck you mean, oh?
That's right. It was because of that cat. He held you up in the kitchen all night until all of the dishes were done.
He also made me make sure the place was clean, top to bottom. I haven't got a chance to sleep at all.
And you would have been done faster if you didn't dilly-dally and let it get that bad in the first place. And yo! How many times do I have to tell you that my name is...
And since he was there in the kitchen watching you all night, he can corroborate your account. He's your alibi.
Sorry. But, yeah, see, I wasn't...
Can we really believe it, though? I mean, like, that thing was the one who brought us here in the first place. Like, who's to say he didn't help you with, you know, the murder stuff?
Wouldn't that be a violation of the rules?
I mean,
definitely would.
I don't see exactly why it would be. The rules said that Nyanus isn't allowed to mess with the experiment in any meaningful way. But that isn't Nyanus. Not anymore, anyway. So maybe the rules work differently for him.
Quite an interesting observation. Yanis, do the rules work that way?
I'm keeping quiet for now. I want to see how you all decide this works.
That's actually crazy.
What? You can't do that! As the overseer, you are bound to...
Oh, cannon, Yana Sofo! I ain't bound to anything besides some flimsy rules, and me saying nothing breaks none of them.
Hey, bro, you're evil, bro.
Come on, tell us, please!
You're evil, bro.
Well, yokai says otherwise, my theory holds up.
I'm not so sure about that, Hanabusa-san.
What? Why are you arguing about this? If Hiro-chan's the guilty one, that proves you're innocent, right?
Well, kind of, but...
Kind of? Isn't that what you want?
I really don't believe Hiroshi is the one who did this. Even if he doesn't believe the same for me. However, I'm sure that there's a way to prove it. I'm sure there's evidence that can prove that Hiroshi and Yanasofu were in the kitchen all night.
All night in the kitchen. All right, BRB. Autopsy report.
Are you sure he's innocent? Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
I'm not lying, I promise.
Oh, please, you're shaking like a fucking leaf. That Lord House has a point for once.
What do you mean for once?
Still not sure it means he's guilty. But he's definitely more suspicious now.
I promise you, no bogus. I'm telling the truth. I was held up all night by that old cat. He wasn't gonna let me go
until the kitchen was spotless. Blah, blah, blah.
I messed up. Cast your votes now. Too bad, that's the wrong answer. Wrong answer. Will be executed. Can't accept this outcome, can I? I can't let it end like this.
Hiroshi, please, just listen to me for a second.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna put a little break. I'll be back in a second.
Sure he's innocent, because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
There we go. There we go.
That's not true.
There we go. There we go. She said the kitchen was spotless. The kitchen was spotless.
The kitchen itself should prove Hiroshi's story.
Facts.
I don't know how many of you were able to check, but the kitchen was spotless this morning when I went to investigate.
Perfect clean, bro.
She was with me and can confirm this too.
Correct. I was with Himari in the kitchen. It was clean.
While Giannis and Yanasofu seem rather advanced.
Look at you getting mad, bro.
At least let her talk before we kill her.
Their small structure and limited mobility would make it impossible to clean the kitchen that thoroughly by themselves.
Ain't they like robots, bro?
I can't believe the youth nowadays. No respect for their elders at all. I'll have you know.
Affirmative. Huh? Yanusofu's mechanics are very simple. He can hold himself up and operate, but proper maintenance of this facility is undeniably beyond his capabilities.
He like R2-D2.
You don't need to tell them all that.
Trade secret schmegrits, old timer. Your circuits are barely able to keep up with these kids.
Good grief. Shut up already.
Oh man, bro.
Subjecting
Generational
me to
beef.
this depraved experiment is already an insult, but mustn't be overseen by such vapid clowns.
Man, bro, generational beef.
My lady, I urge you to remain calm. Such rage may imbalance your humors. Oh, alas. Where were we? The kitchen.
Oh, I can promise the kitchen was clean.
Okay.
I got a bit hungry during everything and went back to the kitchen for some food before we came here.
You went and had a snack in the middle of a murder case?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But see, the kitchen could have only been cleaned by Hiroshi.
But we did tell him to do it. We did tell him to
And
do
to do
that.
all
I forgot
that,
about that.
it would have left
Did
him
we?
with almost no time to commit a murder.
Facts.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Damn. Really thought I was onto something there.
You're wrong.
Check the kitchen and everything.
Wrong.
It's no big deal.
I'm so suspect of the big
So
body
this means
person, bro.
Hiroshi couldn't have killed Kutsuki-san.
The lumberjack.
Himari,
That isn't good enough. In my line of work, you quickly learn how much of a difference no time and almost no time can really make when it comes to murder.
Mm.
And Okabe still had enough time to potentially kill Kutsuki.
Ooh, yeah.
While the current circumstances make it more and more improbable that Okabe-san is our culprit, it's not yet impossible.
Are you serious? Isn't this enough? I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
It could have been what? A few minutes? That's enough time.
That is true. That's all it takes, bro. You don't need a whole hour.
Did he really do it? But he's so kind and silly.
That still might be you, little bro.
Do it?
Everyone seems to believe that Hiroshi still had time to kill. But was that really possible?
I got it!
I accidentally clicked that.
Shiraki-san, you told me
I
earlier that you
completely
ran into
accidentally clicked
Hiroshi
that.
this
Wow.
morning before Kutsuki-san's body was found, right?
Aye, it's as you say. If I remember correctly, he came from the direction of the elevator rather than the classroom. Had he been downstairs before my lady and I, it would have been impossible to falsify his trajectory.
Yeah, and it wasn't long after I ran into you that we heard the glass shatter.
Aye, that is also true.
Glass shattering? Explain.
Oh, have we not explained this yet? Okabe-sama and I heard the sound of glass shattering and ran forth to find its source. Then, moments later, we were alerted by an even louder scream coming from classroom 1C.
That would have been me when I woke up.
The glass caught our attention, but Himari's screaming was what got us to the classroom.
So the glass broke before we even woke up.
Pardon me, but I'm confused by what you mean. Broken glass? There are no glass structures within this building facility that could have smashed.
Yes, 'twas rather vexing upon hearing it. But during the investigation, we found shattered glass on the ground near to the body.
I watched the servant point out something glimmering from the floor, so I corroborate the glass's presence. No one moved it under our watch.
Oh dear, Sonata-san. Surely you didn't cut yourself on the shards? Maybe Reiji-chan's sunglasses broke. That would explain it.
They wouldn't make that big of a glass breaking sound. What are you talking about?
Impossible. The glass of his lenses were tinted, while the glass at the crime scene was not.
Speaking of, I don't think I saw his sunglasses at the scene either. Did anybody else notice them?
Oh.
Nay, neither I nor my
I never
lady
even
saw
realized
them at
that.
the crime
What?
scene.
Sunglasses just missing.
Think to check his bedroom, though I guess it'd be kind of weird for him to leave without them.
He had them when he stopped by the kitchen.
I doubt it's of any importance. The culprit here was clearly an amateur. Only confident killers take trophies.
But if it was not the sunglasses, what else could have shattered been?
It was the beans, bro. There was some stuff on the floor. I hope it's not the case, but I have to answer where the glass came from. Okay, I gotta shoot the letters. Oh, this is like Gallagher, right? Oh, I can shift my focus. There we go, vial.
I think I might have the answer. But it's probably going to implicate me again. It's likely that one of my coffee vials was shattered against the floor, which was what left all the glass there.
You did mention that they're pretty fragile, so shattering it like that does make sense.
That would also explain this item I found at the scene. While I
What'd
was
you
taking
find?
care of my situation this morning, I faintly heard the crashing sound as well, and followed afterwards. Before we were all called to the gym, I felt myself step on something strange. I decided to keep hold of it, just to be safe.
Well, what is that? Is that a hockey puck? Like, what are we?
Lucky you stepped on the cork instead of the glass, huh, Ogasawara-san? Wait, you walked off with evidence?
I returned to the crime scene, so it's unlikely it mattered.
Oh no, you're weird. You're weird.
Rather, it seems to have proven useful. Surely a trinket like this played a role in the killer's plan. Evidence they would be incapable of hiding.
Of course she would want to set me up.
So, for it to be
No, you're weird to me.
absent
You're
upon
weird to me. You're weird to me.
returning to the crime scene. How fortunate. But surely a stroke of good luck. Luck makes a predator arrogant. Arrogance turns a predator into prey.
Yeah, nah, she did it. She did it. She did it. I don't even care, bro. She did it. She definitely did it.
Damn it, we're getting nowhere with this shit! All these retarded fucking theories aren't getting us anywhere but right back where we started! The first one was the right one.
Man.
Crazy coffee bitch murdered his ass, and she's been dragging this out for far too long!
You said you're dragging it.
Shut the hell up!
You're dragging it.
Even if you still believe it's Hime-chan, that doesn't give you the right to be saying any of that!
He is right, though. All I've been doing is trying to prove my innocence, only for it to loop back to me all over again.
Moichi, you believe in me, right?
I choose to believe in the facts of a case. And right now, the facts are pointing more at you than in any other direction. I'm sorry.
No, Moichi, please. You have to believe me. We're...
Don't use that line on me right now. Please, don't make this even harder for me.
Moichi.
Quiet. Stop with your senseless crying, trying to prove your innocence through nothing more than your emotions.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, bro.
You have previously directed the conversation with evidence. If you're innocent, prove it.
Facts. I got you. She's right, but what else can I do? Is there anything I can do? I know I didn't do it, but no one here believes me. Not even Moichi. Is this where I give up? Do I just accept this so I don't have to do this anymore? But I don't want to die. I don't want us to die. What do I do? Kagawa believes me. I said Kagawa. Kaguya.
I believe in you.
Kaguya believes me. I forgot about that. And we got to save, bro. W save. W save.
I believe in you, Himari-san.
Thank you, Kaguya. That's what be tight, bro.
Kaguya-san.
That's what be tight. Love her. All the love in the world, bro. That's right. I can't give up here. At least one person still believes me. Then I should be able to believe in myself too. For me, for everyone. Facts. You always got that one person that believes in you, bro.
Kaguya-san.
Nobody else believes in you in life, bro. I believe in y'all. All right? Real stuff. Chase your dreams.
Oh, poor darling.
Follow God. Chase your dreams.
Don't worry. I understand your position, Kaguya-san. Oh, I hate to see such a beautiful specimen waste herself on such cruelty. But in order to survive ourselves, I simply must help redirect your flawed thought process.
This really is the point where if I give up, it's all over. Thank you for your faith in me, Kaguya. Now I must show my faith in you. Or words. Yeah, we're going to listen to the whole thing and see. It's definitely got something to do with the bit. That's a debate in the bit.
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
God, what a fucking pain.
It's quite simple, you know. She stabs Kutsuki-san 3 times, and then shoves his body aside and covers herself and the floor in his blood.
Checks out. Let's just get this over with. No point prolonging the inevitable.
Prolonging the inevitable.
They still think that I did it. They're coming up with theories to back up their claims. I have to stop them. My words won't alone be enough to convince them. But no one can deny evidence. I won't let it end here.
And then shoves his body aside and covers her. That's not true.
That ain't true, bruh. That ain't true, bruh. That ain't true, bruh. That ain't true, bruh.
Hakude-san, are you sure that's how things happened? Moichi's analysis of the crime scene concluded that Kutsuki-san was stabbed while flat on his back and hadn't been moved.
I can concede that Kutsuki-san was never moved. I understand that now. But you were still covered in his blood after all. You only got to after killing him, no?
No.
Why would I cover
was
myself?
Dragged across his body while I was unconscious. How else would...
Could you not just as easily have dragged yourself across his body?
Okay, bro. I see what you're doing with this,
to
bro.
frame yourself, to present the idea that another had incriminated you.
Why would I do that?
What a devilish plot, Sonata-san.
This is a terrible plan. Like, if you're gonna carry out a murder, bro, this is a garbage plan. Terrible plan. She's not even listening to anything I'm saying. Still trying to get my point across. It's do or die. Nice. Card battle. Card battle. We're gonna speed run this one. Hit the 500 times, Talk.
You got it all wrong, Hakure-san. Why, Sonata-san, my theory seems rather plausible to me. You could have easily gotten the blood on yourself if you'd killed him.
Bro, I had blood on my booty cheeks, bro. Huh? I had blood on the butt.
This is it.
Blood on the butt, bro. Blood on the booty cheeks. It wasn't me.
Hakure-san, please listen to me. Oh, what is it, darling?
Yes, I was covered in blood. But the important part is where the blood was. It was only on the back of my pants and across my hands. Not only that, but the way the blood looked. It wasn't a splatter, but a drag.
I concur. The blood there looked strange for Sonata-sama to have been the point of origin.
Not to mention, if I'd been the one to stab him, wouldn't I have blood all over my front as well?
Oh my, that does make sense. I know even I'd have trouble doing an operation backwards after all.
Look, now we're slowly showing like, no, bro, we didn't do this. We didn't do this.
That's
Love it.
You have to say after that waste of time.
I love it.
Oh, I do apologize. I had some of my own theories surrounding the crime scene and simply hadn't gotten the chance to speak up yet.
Didn't even go to the crime scene.
Talking about doing something backwards, wouldn't it have been possible you stabbed him behind yourself? It's not exactly an easy feat, but it's possible you could have anticipated this, spider walked over him, and stabbed him that way, no?
What? What are you talking about? Who is doing that shit?
Spider walked? Are you Spider-Man or something?
That's what I'm saying.
That isn't not possible. Fingerprints are not even though we cannot check for. Their hands should be handprints at the crime scene if that is true. But investigating when I the crime scene, completely missing. No trace of any handprints at all.
I see. My apologies for the interruption then.
Okay, now if I can, I'd like to recap everything we know so far. And if I miss anything, please speak up.
Got you.
So, this morning, I received a letter from Kutsuki-san, telling me to meet him in classroom 1C.
Yeah.
I made my way there after receiving the letter. Once inside, I was knocked out, then dragged across Kutsuki-san's body while unconscious. They must have put the knife in my hand too while they were at it. Then, I was left to wake up and be framed as the killer, which seemed to have worked, as my scream brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the scene, making it seem like they had caught me red-handed. Have I left anything else out?
That's everything we've been able to figure out. The evidence points to your innocence at the moment.
I can't kill him with my butt towards him, bro.
Though it is still currently hypothetical. But for now, it might be better for us to operate on the assumption that Himari is innocent.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I have a question.
What is it, Minazuka-san?
You said you went to sleep, but then you just woke up. Were you tired, Himari-chan?
No. I was knocked out. I'm still not sure by what, though.
What do you mean you're not sure? Were you, like, hit in the head or something?
I got stabbed, bro.
No, that would have left some sort of mark if that happened. Oh, right. After I walked into the classroom, someone put their hand over my mouth. Then I felt a sharp pain in my side, like I was stabbed with something.
Feeling the need to make sure I lifted my shirt up a bit to check.
Himari? What are you?
Of course.
course a servant like you would resort to.
No, that's not what I'm doing. If I got stabbed, then there should be a wound, right?
I remember what it felt like around there. I didn't see much. It was a small red mark. What did I get hit with?
That's a puncture mark for sure. I can tell just from the way it looks.
So I did get stabbed with something.
It seems quite possible. It looks identical to a needle puncture site.
A needle is certainly plausible.
Somebody knocked
But
me out with
are we
some
sure it's
with
not
some
from
toxins,
elsewhere?
bro.
Maybe one of Minasuga-san's bees, for instance?
Don't talk about my bees like that! I know bees are scary to people sometimes, but my bees are kind. They protect me. They'd never sting someone, no matter how mean they were being, including it would. They wouldn't be able to be with me if they did.
Outside of a severe allergy, these things are minor injuries for humans, but they are fatal to the attacking bee.
True.
It's a last resort attack. And last I checked, the 7 bees that have been swarming him are all still alive.
Facts, facts, facts.
Yeah! Don't make up lies about my friends like that!
Wait, I knew it! You were taken by aliens!
I guess so, bro. If you want to believe that, like,
God damn it, not this shit again!
that's what I'm saying. That's the one thing I can agree with you on, man. Bro is a whole nutball.
The aliens! They take it to Sanada-san, and then they probed her to steal her likeness!
Probed? Ain't probed? Like you get something shoved up your butt or something?
Sanada-san
Ain't that
was
what
taken
probe
away
mean?
for her own nefarious intentions! And then the one in front of us is an imposter!
Oh, somebody shut him the fuck up!
Ignore Ishikami-san. I'm curious, very curious about your suggestion, Hoshisaki-san. Why would you think that?
Fucking encourage him!
Well, when I woke up this morning, I was watching over the railing, like I always do every morning, and I saw it.
Saw what?
The clone Sanada-san! The clone attacked her and dragged her away!
Huh?
Are we seriously entertaining the delusional bullshit of this complete fucking lunatic?
All avenues must considered be to reach the truth, Ishikami-san.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like a clone?
Yeah, but like... we're talking about Himari getting kidnapped by aliens.
Like this is the
clones
extreme.
here.
This is the extreme.
It's kinda hard to swallow, to say the least.
Not really sure about this myself, but to be honest, doesn't like this conversation going to steer my direction anyways, bro. Anyone says we need to consider all avenues, even this outlandish one.
Can you recount what you saw, Hoshisaki-san?
This is gonna be fucking rich.
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister. And that's when I saw them! Sanada-san's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we can't get out?
That's what I'm saying.
Be now quiet and letting him finish.
The alien grabbed Sanada-san from behind. Then he jabbed his concoction into her. That's Sanada-san before us. At best, she's nothing more than a mindless drone! Or worse, the alien doppelganger herself!
What are we?
Why the fuck are we bothering with this freak?
I think I know myself enough to tell that I'm not an alien doppelganger or a mindless drone. But I shouldn't have missed what he's saying entirely. As outlandish as the story is, there might be some truth to it.
Jabbed his concoction into her.
I agree with that. Aka's
Yeah,
testimony.
that's right.
I consent with that, bro. Yeah, because, bro, somebody juked some
That
stuff from the
reminds me.
nurse's office, bro.
Hoshisaki-san?
What? What is the alien clone thinking me? No. Have I made a mistake?
I don't think there are any alien clones. But you are right about what I might have been stabbed with. Hakure-san, during the investigation, you mentioned something about the supplies going missing from the cabinet in the nurse's office?
Quite so. I have been keeping an incredibly close eye on the supplies in the nurse's office. Oh, but troublingly, many of our supplies had gone missing this past night, and the cabinet left in disarray. Oh, it's dreadful.
Somebody jug my... I'm telling you, it's the lumberjack, bro.
Could you repeat what went missing between the night before the murder and the morning of?
Let's see. There were a set of bandages, a tranquilizer, and a syringe. Which does line up with your testimony, Sonata-san.
I mean, theoretically, but aliens wouldn't need to take...
I don't think it makes sense for me to knock myself out and then somehow drag myself over the body.
It does not, bro.
All right, Himari. You've more than proven your innocence for the time being. But further evidence may still overturn that.
Moichi is still reluctant to believe me. Does he have no other ideas for who could have done this? I mean, I still don't know either.
Something's still bothering me.
Then speak up about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if Sonata's telling the truth about that letter, and it was sent by Kutsuki, and if Akabe's saying Kutsuki took the knife,
then it would mean, most likely, that it was Kutsuki who planned to murder Himari.
I'd forgotten about that implication. Kutsuki was planning to murder
It
me?
obviously failed, but we need to figure out why.
someone else killed Kutsuki. That leaves the question of your sister. Why not just kill her too?
Yeah, what dumbass would just leave her alive?
The one that wanted to frame her. Duh! So it leave us with a suspect we all thought was obvious, and they could easily pin it on.
This conversation has circled.
Huh? What do you mean? We've proven Hime-chan's innocence, haven't we?
We have discussed similar points repeatedly and only added minor details. Though Sonata is seeming less suspicious than before, I do not believe she is yet fully trustworthy.
What is it gonna take for you to trust me, bro?
What's that? Himari-chan's so nice.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
To you, perhaps. However, she had quite a different approach to me.
What are you talking? Man, all the food I didn't...
Kawa-san?
When she cornered me in the storage room 2 nights ago, she told me she could have poisoned the meals she was bringing me.
Bro, you know I did not mean it like that. What are we doing? You're just, like, saying fake bullshit. What is going on? People just love lying, bro.
Is that not what you said, Sonata?
No, I was saying that because...
Because I distrusted you. As should be done in this situation. Murder may have already been on Sonata's mind.
That's so crazy, bro.
Furthermore, Okabe, you injured your leg a few days ago, correct?
Yeah, I did.
This gives Sonata an opportunity to have checked the medicine cabinet's contents. She would have discovered the tranquilizer was present there.
Hey now, hold on a sec. What's your deal? You haven't even been investigating, and now you're coming out here and saying all this?
So, suddenly, extra details are no longer welcome? Details that you emotionally cannot fully reconcile? Do you now doubt Sonata again, based on that fact?
This is what those cats want us to do. If we start doubting each other again, we'll never find out who did this.
I don't want to doubt my friends. Why do we have to keep doing this?
I just want to get, like, a hint towards who else could have done it, bro. What are you trying to say, bro? That's what I'm saying. Is that answer we're missing?
Yet we cannot distrust every piece of information. And I assure you, my trust in my lady is absolute.
I haven't seen reason to suspect anybody here. Besides the killer, that is.
Ignorant. You don't even know who they are.
If you have hard evidence to prove someone is untrustworthy, Aikawa, present it.
It is hard evidence, as you say, that has led us into this spiral.
I've given hard facts that it wasn't me,
but
bro.
You ignore evidence that you have a negative emotional reaction to.
I've ignored no evidence, Aikawa. Now, what do you present to prove someone is untrustworthy?
That's what I'm saying. Give me facts.
That's not a promising
Give me
response.
facts. Give me facts. Is Aikawa hiding something from us? Is that what she wants us to distrust each other? It's true that what we've been doing so far has been leading us around in circles. I don't know what to believe anymore. Me either, bro. I don't know what's happening. What is this evidence?
Your faith in one another is holding you back. You allow emotion to obscure the truth.
Nothing we've discussed points to any other conclusion. The time for arguing is over. We have evidence, and evidence doesn't lie. If you have something concrete to prove otherwise, present it.
That's what I'm saying. Evidence doesn't lie, bro. There's no contradiction of evidence, but we're trusting each other. Okay, yep. Evidence doesn't lie, bro.
The time for arguing is over. We have...
That man's a prosecutor. He knows. He knows. Evidence don't lie, bro. Evidence does not lie. It's not capping. No caparoni going around here.
Aikawa-san, I'll do what you suggest.
Are you actually siding with this?
I don't exactly want to, but are we really going to get anywhere if we don't consider every possibility?
You're playing a very dangerous game, Sonata. However, that's not to say I trusted you regardless.
Right.
I can feel everyone's eyes on me. I don't know if I'm making the right choice here, but we don't know until we try. Let's see. Is there anything in this case that we haven't gone through yet? We haven't, bro. We have not touched on this, bro.
That's it!
You were asleep. I already knew exactly what it was because we haven't talked
staying
about
in the
it.
nurse's office, correct?
Got no reason to lie about that.
You also mentioned that at some point last night, someone came into the nurse's office.
Yeah, around 2 or 3 in the morning.
The nurse's office was most likely visited by Kutsuki, considering he'd been planning the murder. Even then, this was long before he actually died.
Hold on now. I actually have my own doubts about when Kutsuki-san died this morning.
Inoue-san?
I don't think that's possible. He couldn't have died earlier than 5 o'clock this morning, given he's the one who attacked Himari.
Sonata-san, didn't you see actually ever who did attack you?
I never seen it, who attacked you, bro.
I didn't see who it was, but it would have had to have been Kutsuki-san, right?
No. There's always the chance it was someone else, including if my theory of mine holds up.
Your theory?
Well, I did not get long time to inspect his body, so I did found it rather abnormal. Body had started to go into rigor mortis. Rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis?
What's that? Oh, no. Rigor mortis. It is the state a body goes into after the person have died. Kutsuki-san's body was too far along to have died when now everyone said he did.
What you keep quiet about all this shit till now, you half-dead bitch?
Look, bro, you're not about to talk to Inoue like that, bro. I'll smack the teeth out your mouth. I'll smack the teeth out your mouth like some AirPods, bro. Don't try me.
To being honest, I did found it odd. There are many reasons for someone's body to be farther along than schedule. I wasn't fully confident in my theory.
If your theory is correct, what time would you say he died?
I'm not an expert on bodies being dead for less than the few million years at least. Although, if I had to make a guess, possibly sometime between 2 and 3 this morning.
2 and 3 this morning. Wait, that's when Miyoga-san said she...
Supposedly saw someone else this morning, if she can be trusted.
You think I'm lying?
If it was to cover up your crime, absolutely. Your claim is that you've been sleeping in the nurse's office rather than your own room.
Why? Yeah, why would you even do that? That's the crazy part.
Our rooms aren't exactly comfortable, but the nurse's office is considerably worse. Which begs the question, why were you sleeping in there?
Woohoo! Let's talk about it.
It's a strange claim, I have to admit.
Let's get into
Maybe
the
Miyoga-san
meat and
has been lying
potatoes.
this whole time.
Whole time we've been snacking, bro. Let's really get into it.
Good fucking grief.
Oh man, bro. It seems her alibi or claim of sleeping in the nurse's office is now in question. But why would she lie about that? Was there anything that can prove that she really was sleeping in the nurse's office? Not that I know of.
Already told you way back at the start of this. I was in the nurse's office.
Oh yeah, the warm. Yeah, the warm.
Alone?
She mentioned seeing someone else enter. But that person didn't see her.
They probably wouldn't have come forward even if they did.
Probably not. Maybe they're the culprit.
Regardless, there's no witness testimony. And no physical evidence that she was there.
Wrong.
That's not true.
She was there. She was taking a nap or something, bro. What is on my shirt?
Moichi, you might have missed this while we were investigating the nurse's office.
Right here. What the fuck is this? Got dust on my shirt. What the hell is that?
But there is evidence to prove someone was sleeping in there last night.
Which is?
One of the beds was warm when we were there. And it would only get that way if someone was sleeping there, right?
Not necessarily. Someone could have laid there for a short amount of time to warm it up. Or even just put something warm on it.
I don't think that's what happened, though. It was only warm under the covers, while where they'd been pushed off had cooled down again. Just to make sure, did anyone else happen to stop by the nurse's office and rest in the beds?
No, because I was the only one sleeping in there.
I've stopped by to check the supplies and to fix Ishikame-san's hand, but I've certainly not stayed in one of the beds.
I cannot fathom anyone else willingly resting in such a place, nay.
Then that means Miyoga-san wasn't lying about being there last night, and didn't leave until she heard me scream. There's no reason to doubt this fact.
Himari-chan, I have to ask though, what does this mean? Did the big bear lady do it?
It means Miyoga-san's not lying about seeing...
It doesn't mean jack shit. Even if she did see somebody, then what? She can't tell us who it fucking was, because Grizzly Bitch was too fucking stupid to keep the lights on. We have no idea who was in there.
Now tell me, why would you sleep with the whole lights on, bro? He's not even thinking.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
You calling me a liar?
No. I mean that we aren't completely without an idea as to who Miyoga-san saw last night. Because somebody had left something in the room.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. My brain just clicked. My brain just clicked. There was a bandage. She wrapped what's-his-name's hand because he had holes put in it. She said it was about time for him to go ahead and... Bro. The dude that's all mad and ready to rush, he the one that did it. I already know. He's the one that did it.
Something in the trash can.
You gotta be shitting me. You went fucking dumpster diving for your answer?
And he has a new rap on.
What's next? You taking a shit in the cafeteria bathrooms?
Would you just shut up for once in your
That's what I'm saying.
Hime-chan, could you
Wow.
explain why the trash would be so important?
Wow.
Ishikame-san wasn't exactly wrong about me looking through the trash can. In it, I found a bunch of used and slightly damp bandages. Miyoga-san, were these there before you went to sleep?
Wasn't exactly something I kept an eye on, but pretty sure it was empty before.
So that means whoever went in the morning probably threw away these bandages and replaced them. Of everyone here that wears bandages regularly, that would be Hakure-san, Inoue-san, Ishikame-san, Hoshisaki-san, Hanabusa-san, and Moichi.
You consider me to be a suspect, Himari?
It's just to be thorough with who it could be. So, did any of you happen to drop by the nurse's office to swap out your bandages last night?
What's wrong with Moichi's stuff? I can understand in a way. The crazy dude, maybe he just, I don't know, bro. What's her name does track and stuff. She just works out. Maybe she got like knee pains and shit. Why does Moichi wear bandages?
You can't trick me! I'd never leave my DNA lying around!
Don't fucking blaming me!
I keep my own stash in my room, so no need to clean up there.
Yeah, I'm the same as Eri-chan here.
No, they're not our mine either, too.
It appears most of us all hold our own stashes of bandages, making these not all that important.
Truly. I believe the owner of these bandages is of much more importance than initially believed.
Facts.
They are, milady. Why would this
She's
be?
spitting. Don't go ahead rapping or capping.
Naturally. If these bandages had no importance, someone would have claimed them without issue. However, the fact none have come forth means whomever discarded them wishes to remain anonymous. Ergo, they
got
have
something to
hide.
hide.
Perhaps even they're linked to the murder.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Of course you would latch on to my theory.
Look at you thinking you're the only person that can have a thought.
So that means we just need to cut down our options from...
Silence, Sonata. I wasn't finished. Furthermore, I posit that there is something else abnormal about these bandages.
Something abnormal about the bandages. I thought she mentioned there's something strange about them when I fished them out the garbage. What is the issue? They were damp. They were damp.
That's it!
So they were like fresh
That's
or something, right?
The bandages were damp and...
Juju, when we're done here, educate that servant on what silence
I'll
means.
smack you in the back of your neck too, bro. Don't make me get my that one girl. What's her name, bro? I keep forgetting her name right now, bro. The BBW track star, bro. She'll run your shit over.
However, that is correct. The bandages seem to have been damp at one point.
Okay, where's that get us?
Okay.
They were washed. And before that, stained with blood.
Facts.
How
Bars.
just by looking at them
That's what I call bars.
First of all, they still smell of iron.
That may be due to the sink itself. Whenever the water is running, due to the old pipes, it smells quite similar to blood.
I don't think that disproves Ogasawara-san's theory.
Rather, it enforces it if the water there smells of blood too. More pertinently, there's still some faint brown staining upon it, both from where the blood initially was and where they remained dry. They were quite coated in blood at one point.
Oh, I see, my lady.
Accounting for that, I strongly doubt they are Ishikame's.
Why? Seems plausible to me he could have done it.
What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean?
It would be illogical for him to remove blood from his bandages when there's a suitable explanation of how it got there.
Oh, y'all taking me through a loop. Wait.
After all, it would be foolish to sacrifice a strong alibi to create such a flawed frame-up.
Seems like Hanabus's bandages are way too long to be those two.
Oh, it's no big deal. Here, I'll unwrap them and show you.
Look at you trying to show me the yiddles, bro. This is definitely getting screenshotted for the thumbnail, though. This is getting screenshotted for the thumbnail for sure.
Wait, please don't. We believe you, Hanabusa-san.
Oh, all right then. Next time. Can't say I think it's Eri-chan or Koko-chan either. Might be the Kyonchi though.
Please, you are asked to stop with.
Oh, why ever would Hoshisaki-san and I be clear?
Easy. Koko-chan's bandages wouldn't have that much blood on them unless he was like hovering directly over Reiji-chan, and he'd get way bloodier. And Eri-chan, you've got gloves on and you're wearing white. Any blood would show up easily.
I'm wearing gloves too.
Yeah, but you could like block blood on them with your necrotic powers.
The fact that you think she got that is crazy.
Why wouldn't I not block all the blood with them? Wait, no, I have not got powers that are...
Enough of that.
Besides, Eri-chan and Koko-chan have alibis thanks to their testimonies anyway.
That's if their testimonies are even to be believed.
Why do you say that?
I realize I am also currently under suspicion, but I wish to point out the rest of us all have testimonies even flimsier than Ishikame's. They all amount to a variation of, I was asleep upstairs in my room. Yet all of us were alone. Alibis with no evidence to back them up.
What a pain.
We've been able to narrow down the number of suspects. There's still quite a few, and we don't have a lot of evidence left. I don't think we can focus solely on limiting suspects anymore. Actually, that reminds me of something. I think there's something that Hoshisaki-san brought up before we didn't talk about much. Maybe with new information we've gotten, it'll lead us somewhere. I need to remember what that thing was. Shoot the letters? I don't even... What did Hoshisaki-san see that got overlooked? Double? What is double?
Hoshisaki-san, can I ask you for something?
No, I won't let you have my DNA or my brain!
There's only one other person that looks like me. We're twins. Nah, if it's my brother, that's crazy.
Hoshisaki-san, it is okay.
That's
I
actually
am not
crazy.
think Sanada-san wants those what is you want to ask Sanada-san?
Hoshisaki-san, you mentioned earlier that you saw a clone of me. Do you still stand by this?
The fuck does it matter? The dude's clearly delusional!
And the brother already hate me because of what happened with our dad.
Are you finally going to admit it? That you're an imposter! I saw what you did! You attacked the real Sanada-san! After you followed her to the classroom, you injected her with some vile concoction to steal her DNA! And then you used that DNA to transform into her and steal her place!
Himari, do you actually intend to trust this? He's accusing you of being a clone of yourself.
What if he thought it was you? We're wearing purple and everything.
His condition leaves him a rather unreliable witness. It's likely he hallucinated.
And he can't see faces. He can't see faces.
No! There's no way I'd imagine something like this! You must be another imposter too! You're all conspiring against me! You want to know? I'm always protected and alert! I'm on to you! I'll find out how to prove it and expose the truth!
He can't see faces, bro. It's true though, he says it's hard to believe, but I don't think he made it up or he's lying. What he says comes from somewhere. It's definitely, bro, I know what it is. Kenny saw a clone of me this morning. But if it wasn't me that he saw, who else could it be? Someone that could be mistaken as me.
Sanada.
Aikawa-san?
You've realized the truth of this case. Now it's time to push forward with it.
Enough of this. We should move on to a point actually grounded in reality.
If what Hoshisaki says is true, that means the person who attacked me this morning was... It can only be... Who did Kokoro see, bro? Gotta be my brother, bro. It has to be my brother.
The person Hoshisaki-san saw this morning. Moichi, was it you?
Me? You think I'd do something like this?
Just what are you playing at now? Do you have any notion of how absurd such a claim is? I have known Sanada for years. Murder is beyond the limits of his character. How utterly preposterous.
Isn't that like your actual brother you're accusing?
That should be even further of a reason, bro.
I mean, if he drugged you and dragged you off, wouldn't that mean he also killed Reichi-chan? You think he'd actually do that? You're twins!
Well, I usually want to agree with you, Hanabusa. It seems my sister disagrees. After all, she is trying to frame me.
Oh, so we're gonna switch this around now, huh? This is what we're doing? That's what we're really doing.
It's nothing like that, Moichi. I don't want to.
Nothing like that. I've tried to help you clear your name, and this is how you choose to thank me?
You told me to look at evidence, bitch.
Latching on to the theory of a boy trapped in his own delusion. It's been clear to everyone else in this room that you were the killer. I was the one that stood up for you. I was the one who gave you a chance. And then you turn around and accuse me of drugging you? And even potentially framing you? So this is what you think of me. I'm very hurt by this, Himari.
Man, prove it with evidence. That's what you've been saying this whole time, right?
No, Moichi,
Your argument is based on whatever flimsy evidence you could weave into a complete narrative.
Flimsy evidence. But evidence is evidence. Did you not say that?
This stops right here. You've been pulling this trial around for long enough.
Oh, so now you just want to flip it on me and cut it, bro.
It's time for me to put it back on track. This is the truth behind the course of events this morning. The real truth. At some point near midnight, Kutsuki went to the kitchen and retrieved the sashimi knife. After leaving that note in your room, he went downstairs to wait for you to arrive. Once there, he tried to attack you. Given the evidence of a struggle and that he was finally off whatever he was taking, he likely considered you an easy target. You proved him wrong. You broke his nose and knocked him to the ground, then took the knife he grabbed to kill you and turned it on him.
We already proved that I couldn't have broke his nose, bro.
I am sorry, but timing
The exact time Himari killed him doesn't matter. as she simply washed up, then re-bloodied herself when she believed enough people were awake.
That doesn't even make
Laying in a
sense.
pool of blood, you screamed out and made up a sob story of being attacked by an unseen assailant, then latched on to Hoshisaki's delusion to legitimize it.
Just capping at
As
your
for the
ass,
missing
bro.
medical supplies, you stole them yourself. You never used the tranquilizer and just jabbed yourself with the needle. Aikawa even mentioned you had an opportunity to see what was in there. And that fully explains how Himari committed the crime.
However, have a few questions. About much like the bloodied bandages we found the trash can. Sanada-san, Shiora is without other wounds for our bandages to cover. So where did those come from?
That's what I'm saying. Where'd they come from?
Simply put, they were mine.
And why exactly did you withhold this information until now?
That's what I'm saying. You're looking more
Because
suspect.
I saw no reason to speak up.
You fucking lied about them not being yours?
That's what I'm saying. Lied for no
I
reason.
don't recall ever claiming they weren't mine, just that they weren't important to the case at hand. I chose not to speak up because I didn't want unnecessary suspicion upon myself. The wounds on my arms had opened back up and I needed to replace them.
But didn't you say you had your own in your room?
Ooh. Oh, she caught you red-handed.
I did, but I lacked antiseptic for my wounds, so I was forced to head to the nurse's office.
Lies.
This was before the night announcement. Myoga was simply mistaken upon the contents of the trash can. Those bandages hold no importance to the actual murder being talked about.
Lies, bro. Lies. All lies.
It's possible. Wasn't really paying attention to the trash can.
Such an answer, then, is satisfactory.
Oh my gosh, bro. I hate niggas.
If this is the truth my lady agrees with,
I
then I
hate
too shall
niggas.
agree.
I just like
Finally get this
lying,
over
bro.
with. Fucking finally, we've had the right killer this whole time.
It does make sense. I can't think of any real issues with
Y'all
it.
just hopping on the bandwagon, bro.
Are
Crazy.
we sure this is the right answer?
Just hopping on the bandwagon, bro.
I'm certain anyone with a brain would agree.
Well, my bees love to say how smart I am, so I think I agree with this.
I don't accept your lies. You alien imposter! You're planning to kill us all!
That's what I'm saying.
Don't believe that this has fully explained it all the case.
I still think it's weird as hell that you're choosing now to speak up
Super
about
weird, bro.
bandages.
Super weird.
Your behavior has turned suspicious. Now that you are a likely perpetrator.
Oh, darling, you should have woken me up. I would have gladly helped you with your injuries. And though I question what could have caused them to open again.
That fight.
Lying is a sin. You should know that. Why do it then? Why risk our lives?
The whole group is split. It's just descending into pointing and yelling at this point, but can Moichi really have killed someone like this? And then frame me for it?
This is superb! The entire group is now evenly divided. This is giving me some ideas on how to make this super flashy.
Would you stop trying to make this struggle into a spectacle?
You're no fun, geezer. You just don't see stuff the cool, modern way like I do. But guess you have a point this time. It's gonna be way too complicated for its own good. It's no good making such complicated stuff up on the fly. It'll always end up half-baked and probably not even worth the effort. Oh well, I can wait another day. Let's just get back to the kids fighting. I bet they'll start throwing punches any second now.
Why are we so certain it's even one of the two of them? It could have been someone else, no?
Could have been someone else.
What? You finally gonna say something useful?
The classroom door.
We still haven't talked about the vent, bro.
Himari-san. Where Himari-san and I saw first.
Where we saw first, bro. Wait,
You
wait.
mean the closet?
Cause where I first met her, bro.
A vent in the closet.
A vent?
There's a vent inside the closet, but why is
There's a vent
she?
within the closet? Why was that not told to the rest of us before?
Wait. If there's a vent, then someone could crawl through it. But if Kaguya-chan was the only one who knew about this...
It seems another option has just revealed itself. Thank you, Kaguya-san.
Oh no, everyone is gunning for her now. What's she trying to say about the vent? Is this somehow important to the case? Either way, I know Kaguya didn't do it. I have to get suspicion away from her. Yeah, that vent was dusty, bro. Vent still had dust on it.
The vent could change a lot about what we know so far.
Could change a lot.
Guess we know Fatty isn't the culprit.
Ah!
Shove it, Hairspray. You probably couldn't even get it open.
Could anyone have opened it?
Kaguya might have. We don't know the first thing about her. Maybe she's tougher than she looks.
Me?
Yeah, exactly. You broke it up.
She did not. She did not.
That's not true.
She did not break it open, bro. That's not what happened.
That wouldn't be possible, Miyoga-san.
Why not?
Because the vent within the closet was sealed when we found it. If Kaguya-san used the vent to hide, it would have been impossible for her to seal it back behind her. Also, it was covered in a thin layer of dust, which wouldn't be there if it was used recently. So, the vent has nothing to do with Kutsuki-san's murder.
Oh dear, and I was so certain we might have an answer that allows both of your beauties to thrive.
Correct. It is only now leaves the twin Sonata a suspect.
The fact I am even considered on a similar level of suspicion to Himari.
You're lying, bro.
I'm not sure which
You're just
one
lying
did
for no
it,
reason.
But I think it's at least one of them? Maybe? Probably?
Oh, so it seems we haven't much choice but to select one of them.
I don't know which one of them did this. I don't want to think about it.
Please. You will be forgiven by us and the Lord if you confess to what you have done now.
Somebody just say it, bro.
Is there even a way to prove?
Just
which of them
say
did
it. That's what I'm saying. It's like that was the last bit of evidence I could even like think of, bro. Could Moichi really have done this? Is there really no other option? There has to be something that can tell us for sure. Something at a crime scene that we have neglected to talk about all this time. More letters, bro.
The beans.
The beans?
There were coffee beans scattered at the crime scene. They came from a shattered coffee vial.
Aye. 'Twould make sense for the contents of the vial to scatter outwards on impact. What of it?
She probably dropped them during the scuffle with the dope head.
No, it's not the beans themselves that are important. It's how they're scattered.
Please, how the beans are scattered? Why the fuck would that matter? The beans got dropped in the scuffle. That's it.
That's not possible, Ishikame-san.
The beans could have dropped in the scuffle because they were on top of the blood, first off.
I got it!
And they were in the closet.
The beans were dropped into the blood rather than splattered with it. Had they dropped during a fight before Kutsuki-san died...
Oh, I getcha. They'd be like covered in blood instead of just floating on top of it.
Exactly. So the vial could only have been broken after Kutsuki-san was already dead.
That is far from enough to exonerate you. What stops you from simply shattering the vial yourself? After all, Aikawa and Sanada were the only two here unaware of the vials you had. Ergo, that still leaves you as the likelier suspect.
But that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Why would Himari want to do something that alert people to her location with a dead body right there?
As I said, part of her plot was to appear as though she'd been framed by pretending to be attacked. She could have shattered that vial specifically to draw attention.
Can't let Moichi continue to make these claims about me. Yeah, bro, he's just lying, man. Why would he be so adamant? There has to be a reason for this. He's lying. He's lying, just capping just a cap.
From the beginning, Himari's plot was to make herself look like she was being framed. She murdered Kutsuki and went to great lengths to obscure it.
That's not true! If Sonata-san is well and truly innocent, then that would mean someone else was in the room with her. Oh my, what a dreadful thought.
If Himari's truly innocent, then surely there's evidence for her to prove it. All she has to do is speak up and show us. But she's being awfully quiet, isn't she?
Oh, I've grown tired of this charade, Sonata. This drivel of stray beans proves nothing. It's baseless conjecture. Now, either admit your guilt or provide evidence to the contrary.
Bet, I already know. I'm certain her theory, oh my gosh, I can't speak, bro. It's the truth. But I had to, yep.
Well, and truly innocent. Then that would mean someone else was in the room.
I guess straight coffee beans and somebody being only matches. I don't know, bro.
Did I say something important?
There's proof that someone else threw the vial. The killer couldn't escape through the closet's vent, but they could have hidden within the closet itself, right? Shiraki-san, Hiroshi, was the closet door open or closed when you entered the room?
Oh, I didn't really notice. I mean, it was a murder scene. But I don't think it was open.
It was not my main concern either, but I am quite confident it was closed upon our arrival.
Also, pretty sure it was closed.
For some certainty, yes. The closet door was certainly closed.
All right. So, for the beans and glass to have ended up inside of the closet, the door would have had to have been open when the vial was shattered.
That proves nothing. Even if the door was shut, any loose beans and glass would have slid underneath the door.
But I
Wrong.
don't think that's possible.
Goofy. We even checked that together. Like, look at you.
So, you're the expert on crime scenes now, Himari.
Hey, niggas.
Why wouldn't they have slid under the door?
Oh, don't you remember you were when we found this, bro? Or you pretending not to remember? That's what I'm saying. Just love the lie. You just love the lie.
Moichi, the door is flush with the ground, as Ogasawara-san put it. She and Shiraki-san can confirm that the door was too close to the floor for anything to slide under, right?
Correct. There was maybe a millimeter of clearance between the floor and the door.
You even checked this yourself, Moichi.
I'm simply making sure that there aren't any other options available. The truth can only be reached by going through every possibility. You are saying that someone could have been hiding within the closet, and the glass and the beans inside it are your proof?
Yes. For those to be inside the closet, the door would have had to have been open when the vial shattered, but it was closed when the others came in.
You could have easily closed the closet door after killing Kutsuki yourself. But even beyond that, let's say your theory on someone hiding in the closet was true. Quite frankly, it could have been almost anyone here. Hakure could have easily been the one to do so, since she's the one most familiar with the drugs you insist are vital to this crime.
Well, one only needs a basic understanding of medicine to realize what a tranquilizer does.
Everybody knows what a tranquilizer is, bro. You act like that's such a
Mochizaki's out of touch with reality.
Crazy
and
thing,
has accused
bro.
you of being an alien doppelganger of yourself. Why would you put any faith in what he says?
Because he doesn't see faces.
No! I know what I saw! I know! You're trying to trick me! Trying to trick them!
And Inoue is making up unsubstantiated claims about the state of the body. By her own admission, she knows little about the recently deceased. She could easily be lying to hide her involvement.
I would not ever do never something like that! I have already said what
So
I
he's
could
just pointing
and done
fingers
to
at
ensure
everybody
alive
now.
we all stay alive!
You're not even alive.
Silence! All three of those I've just listed fit what we've discussed, yet they've not been considered for a moment. After everything I've done for you all, the instant I was merely a potential suspect, everyone decided to turn on me.
Yes.
Moichi, listen to me. You...
No! I'm done listening to the ramblings of a desperate barista.
Look at you mad now because we got the
I am the prosecutor, and so my word is absolute. The evidence points to you, Himari. All of the evidence indicates it was you.
Why are you so mad?
Have you finally learned where your place is? Let's end this farce then.
He did this to get back, bro.
Admit your guilt and stand down so we can finish this.
I've come too far to give up now. Moichi, why did it have to end like this?
I will not stand down.
That's what I'm saying. Stand your ground, bro.
What?
I know you're the one behind this, Moichi. And if I have to prove it to get you to admit it, then I will.
You have nothing to do so. Every piece of evidence laid out points to you and nobody else. You have nothing. You were called there by Kutsuki and retaliated by killing him. That's all there is to it. Stop your pointless denial and accept it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I might keep this one in the video. Okay, we're putting in what, 3? No, we gotta put more cards in that. We do not have the right. Okay, we need blue. That does that. Let's just do that real quick. Okay, so I need more blue. Okay, bet. Okay, he pulled something. Let's do that.
This means nothing.
It's a color game, right? Look at you. Listen. Look at you. Get that out here. Okay. Okay, you're messing me up. Can't even lie, bro. You're tearing my shit up.
Just another mistake from me.
Okay. That didn't work. Ooh.
This means
Yup.
nothing.
Yup. Well, look at you.
One small mistake.
Okay, draw cards. Use this. Use that. Yes, sir. He got a blue. Let's use his red. Let's use that red. Draw more cards. Got another blue. Got another blue. Look, he still got a blue. Use that red again. Oh, I'm getting lucky. Let's attack him again. OD for you.
You're the one who killed Kutsuki-san, Moichi, and I will prove it!
And how are you going to do that? How are you going to prove something that never happened? You were the one called by Kutsuki. There is nothing that can prove I was ever there.
It has to be the note, man. Has to be the note.
No.
Moichi?
No! I won't accept this! I won't! Who do you think you are? I'm never accepting what half-formed, flawed, despicable argument you decide to brew against me after everything I've done for you!
Why are you so mad? Excellent thumbnail, though. Wait, let me get a screenshot. Excellent thumbnail.
You're nothing more than a barista trying to pretend she has any authority in this room, in this line of work. I am the prosecutor here. My word is absolute.
Another good thumbnail, bro. My bad. Another good thumbnail. Sorry, y'all. I'm mad, bro. So let's come to this. Moichi, I will stop you. Oh, more cards? Card battle debates, boss phase. You have back to a couple into a corner, another lashing out. It's now or never. Your influence will drain over time. Each turn your opponent gets will take out another chunk of it. So I gotta do the combos, bro. First off, boom. Yep, combos. Combos. Just hitting you with combos, Anna.
Shut up!
Okay. Get that bullshit out of here, bro. Get that bullshit out of here, bro. Look. You getting toe up, ain't you?
No!
Just straight yakking yoinks, bro. I'm beating your Goonies down, bro. That shit was crazy out of context. Okay, look. You can do it again. Yup. Keep doing that. Look at you. Nah, bro, you're not getting me.
You won't get away with this, Moichi!
You're not getting away with it, brother.
I will prove that you're the killer! Once and for all!
Facts!
Then prove it! With evidence! But you can't! You have no evidence, no alibi, nothing!
What's your alibi, bucko?
Nothing you pull will ever prove that I was in that classroom! Nothing!
You say that.
This ends now!
What's this, bro?
Moichi!
What's this? What's this? Yeah, that way.
The letter sent to me. This is my proof.
What about it could relate to anyone else? Kutsuki left you that note.
The note itself was written to me and has Kutsuki-san's signature. But there's something about it that felt off.
Off?
How could a letter be off?
Take a closer look at the words. The letters are kind of smudged, see? Kutsuki-san. The autopsy indicated he'd have been sober when writing this, but even so, something about how it was written always felt somewhat familiar to me. Kutsuki-san, I'm pretty sure, was right-handed. But this writing looks like it's been smudged by a hand, as it passed over fresh ink.
I think I know what you're getting at. I'm left-handed. It's caused me the exact same issue while writing.
Just another suspect that's being overlooked. Maybe this time we can pursue it and...
Moichi, stop! Moichi, you've been carrying your suitcase in your dominant hand the whole time. You're also left-handed.
But if the letter was smudged during the writing, wouldn't that then mean...
It means Kutsuki-san was never the one to write it. Nor was he the one who actually called me down there. It was Moichi.
Or Aji! He is as much a suspect in this situation if the dominance of our hand is so important to the forgery.
If that was the only important thing, yes. But that's not all. I just remembered something else.
Fucking hell, this flaky memory of yours! What did you remember this time?
When I was waking up, I faintly heard the vial smashing, much like Hiroshi and Shiraki-san. It was what I heard after that that was important. I heard a small metal click. It was barely audible. I didn't even recognize it as a sound at first when I woke up, but Aji-san, Moichi, you both have metal on you. Aji-san, could you rattle your rosary for me?
My cross? Very well.
And Moichi, could you please open and close your handcuffs? Moichi.
I'll do no such thing.
It seems we have our culprit then.
So you're not gonna do that?
It's not at all what that means. I simply refuse to take part in my sister's nonsensical claims.
Why not do it?
I have no idea why the rest
Why not
of you
do it?
expect me to...
Moichi, please, prove me wrong. Please. That's what I heard.
Think I heard something similar last night when someone stopped by the nurse's office.
Ooh! Ooh!
We should go over everything that happened in this case, to leave no doubts for anyone.
Closing argument? Alright, bro.
Let's start from the beginning.
Alright, let's walk through.
The case started last night. Kutsuki-san entered the kitchen around midnight, making a bit of small talk with Hiroshi, who'd been there for a while. Hiroshi had been trapped in the kitchen all night by Nyana Sofu, who made him wash the dishes and clean the whole place. Since Hiroshi and Nyana Sofu were distracted, they didn't see Kutsuki-san take the sashimi knife from the box when he left the kitchen. There's no doubt that Kutsuki-san intended to kill someone. Likely, our true culprit. He invited his would-be victim to the scene of the crime, classroom 1C. It was there that Kutsuki-san attacked them. But they turned things back on Kutsuki-san and fought back, breaking his nose in the scuffle. This likely caused him to drop the knife, so the culprit took it themselves and used it to stab Kutsuki-san to death. Noticing how much of a struggle this left behind, the killer fixed up the desks, making it look like far less of a struggle occurred there. With blood likely all over them, the killer needed to wash up. They unwrapped their bandages and went to the nurse's office to do so. But when they headed in to wash the bandages in their hands, They didn't realize that someone else was also in that room. The killer woke her up, but she was too tired to check who it was at the time, and just left them alone and went back to sleep. The killer, after washing up, not only took new bandages to rewrap their arms, but also a syringe and some tranquilizer with them. This was crucial to the next step of their plan. They forged a letter claiming to be Kutsuki-san, but the writing of the note became slightly smudged as they wrote it because they were left-handed. Heading upstairs, they left a note in my room so I'd see it upon waking up and walk right into their trap.
So even if we wanted to go ahead and talk to our brother at the beginning, bro, it wouldn't,
I went
it wouldn't have
downstairs,
worked.
straight towards classroom 1C. None the wiser that the killer was right behind me. But they also failed to notice they had a witness, too. Hoshisaki-san, whose face blindness and worldview meant he mistook the killer for an alien imposter. As soon as I walked into the classroom, the killer jabbed me in the side with a needle full of tranquilizer. Now I was unconscious. They dragged me over Kutsuki-san's body, getting my back covered in his blood. They set me up against the desk, put the knife in my hands, and reached into my pocket to take a glass vial. After that, they hid themselves in the closet and waited for people to get up and head downstairs. When they heard it, the last phase of their plan went into action. They threw the vial against the floor and it shattered, which drew the attention of Shiraki-san and Hiroshi. They shut the closet door, pulling in stray beans and glass from the vial, before clicking their handcuff back on to appear as if nothing happened. That's when I woke up. I saw Kutsuki-san's body and started screaming. That brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the classroom first, then Ogasawara-san and Miyoga-san. The scene caused a panic. Shiraki-san restrained me, and suspicion was immediately on me. However, it was that panic and suspicion the killer was hoping for. Because of that panic, the killer's hiding place was never checked. Giannis's announcement went off, pulling us out of the room before we could even think to do so. Once everything had gone quiet, the culprit simply left the closet and joined the rest of us, acting as if they'd just been drawn out of their bedroom by the announcement.
This man. That's why he was one of the last ones, right?
There's only one person who could have orchestrated all of this. Moichiro Sanada.
Man,
the
bro.
absolute prosecutor. And my brother.
Hey, pack him up, bro. Pack him up. Get him up out. Yeah, you can get packed
Was
up,
there
bro.
anything I got wrong, Moichi?
It appears he has no further rebuttal.
Moichi, please tell me.
That's enough! I imagine this is hard for you, Sanada-san. I'm so sorry. But your brother has committed a great many sins today, and it's not in our hands anymore.
I'm inclined to agree. We have our answer. We mustn't waste any more time and conclude these proceedings now.
That's what I'm saying. Hurry up. Hurry up.
And I was here thinking you kids would never shut up. So, you're finally all done? Good. Then let's get the voting underway.
Bet.
You'll all have limited time to vote.
Bet.
So don't take too long to think and get it in on time.
Bet. I got you, bro.
And remember, you only get one chance. So make sure you choose the right participant.
I got you, bro.
Without further ado,
I got you. I got you. It's voting
voting
time.
time.
Big body voting time, bro. Let's pack him up. Oh, you know, I Ben said it, bro. We got a bum for our brother. Cast your vote. Oh, this is a dope voting system. What? This is fire. I'm voting my brother, bro. Don't care. Pack him up. Pack him up.
Now let's tally up all the votes to see how you all did. Moichiro Sanada, the absolute prosecutor, has been declared guilty. And the result is... Ding, ding, ding! That's right! He's the real
I knew it, bro.
killer.
I didn't call it, but I know it. Somewhere deep in my heart. I know he did that bullshit. I got an F somewhere. Where did I get an F at? Don't even matter, bro.
And that concludes the first clinical trial. Congratulations! The majority of you have voted correctly. The killer of Reiji Kutsuki was your very own absolute prosecutor, Moichiro Sanada.
Moichi, why? Why did you do this?
Cause he didn't hate me since jump. As I reached out to grab his arms, he stepped away from me. Without a word, he reached into his briefcase, taking a slip of paper out and handing it to me.
What is?
Dear Moichiro, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. It might be a way out of here. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reiji.
Is this?
It's like an exact copy of the letter you had, but the letters aren't smudged. It also looks a bit imprinted?
So the person that was targeted by the Kutsuki-san was...
Moichi.
I received the letter late last night. I hadn't been able to sleep, and it was slipped under my door around 3 o'clock. I went down to see if he was telling the truth.
Then that's when he tried to attack you.
This had better be important, Kutsuki.
Dude, come on. I've seen how uptight you can get. I promise you, I wouldn't have called you here if I hadn't found a way out.
So where is it then?
You see the closet in the back of the room? There's a vent in there.
You think that could be a way out?
Dunno. Could be pretty important, but I can't get the vent off.
Did you not think to go look for a screwdriver in the storage room?
Nah, seems silly to me.
Even when you might have something important, you're still a letdown. It only seems to have been screwed in with a few flatheads. I can probably get it off with my badge.
Yeah, dude. Take your time.
All right, let's... I hadn't been facing him. He could have hit me easily. I don't know if he just missed, or...
Ah, shit. Hold still, dude.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I think you could take a guess, man.
Man was fried trying to murk his shit.
Get away from me! I managed to shove him out and began fighting with him. What the hell are you thinking?
He was cooked, really trying to murk him, bro.
Damn, dude, hold still. Ah! Oh, shit. Why is the ceiling that way?
No, you don't. I'm taking this.
I was able to disarm him and take the knife away from him. This really is a new low, Kutsuki. Just wanting us all to sit here and wait was why I'm restraining you. And
I didn't mean to skip
letting the
that,
others
but he
know
said
what
trying to
happened
kill
when
him.
they wake up.
Dude. What? You think they'll believe you? You've made some pretty bad blood with just about everybody here.
So what? I'll trust my word over yours.
Nah. Will they? They just think I'm kind of weird. But they think you're a danger.
But no, they don't.
You blew up at us earlier, dude. Hell, we even heard you screaming at your sister, you know?
She's not part of this.
She probably thinks you're a burden, dude. You haven't shown her any kindness since we got here.
Shut up.
She'd think better of you if you could just be quiet and calm down, too.
Shut up!
Ooh. Hey, brother was talking shit. That's why he killed him. He was talking mess. Mess, bro.
I didn't lie to you, dude. There's one way out. got it in your hand right now, Sonata. If you want to escape, prove us all wrong so bad, then do it. You actually did it, dude. Guess I underestimated you.
I wasn't sure if I could keep him restrained.
I ain't gonna say nothing, bro.
If he broke out, nothing could have
I
stopped
was
him
about
from
to say
trying to
something
kill
crazy,
someone
but I was
else.
shouting in the back, bro. She been like, she been kind of crazy.
So, I killed him first.
What utter nonsense. Do you expect me to believe that nonsensical excuse coming from such a brilliant legal mind? You were fully aware he posed no threat. You made it evident you saw him as a half-baked stoner. And now, with a broken nose and a concussion, he simply wouldn't be getting up again. And certainly not making another attempt in a state where anyone could have repelled him.
Moichi, why? Why did you do it?
Why? Is it still not crystal clear why? I'm the only one who was working into delirium to actually find a way out of here, while the rest of you were content to sit here and do nothing.
You're still stuck on that bullshit, bro.
I'm the only one here who cared that we were in a situation where any of us could be killed at any moment. The rest of you, so eager to judge me, were all content to just sit here and wait for some nebulous rescue that's still not come to pass. And every time I tried to get you all collaborating to escape, you would all decide instead to either give up or worse, mess around. And then it would be thrown in my face as a failure of my attempts to get everyone out of here alive every single time.
Look at you mad, bro.
You're all content to just live here, so why shouldn't I be the one who actually gets out? I'm the only one who seems to want to leave. Kutsuki told me he knew about a way out, and I took it. And had I not, this would have been a trial for my murder. Can you honestly say that not a single one of you would have done the same thing I did?
And what for the rest of us? We'd all die for your escape.
Including your sister, bro.
That was never part of my plan. Yanis kept that half of the rules secret to force this situation to be far more dire than it seemed, I suspect.
Who's to say?
After I found out, so be it. Kutsuki's blood was already on the floor. Someone else was going to die. I wasn't going to just let it be me.
Moichi, how could you just so easily sacrifice the lives of everyone here? Why did you frame me?
That's what I'm wondering, bro. You suck as a brother. Terrible family, bro.
Why not?
What?
Years you've held secrets from me on behalf of our father. Just determined to be his perfect little sunflower. Every time that man hurt me in some way, you'd never be there for me until after the smoke cleared.
No, that's your fault, bro. Man up.
Every time you would berate me for not being more like you. Every time he'd humiliate me in front of others, including you, to make an example of me.
You're blaming me because we got a bad father that was bad to you?
He'd always drill that into you, how I was a bad influence and someone you should stay away from. That's why you only ever talk to me in private.
You know what that sounded like to me, bro? It sounded like you was really an issue, bro, because for him to have an issue with you was kind of crazy. You must have been a bad kid.
I really tried to.
You're not blaming me for the death of some dude, bro. You killed him on your own will.
Shut the fuck up, Himari!
Well, what? Look at you cussing, bro.
Your crocodile tears aren't gonna work this time. If I'm going to die, then at least grant me the dignity of my last words. Our father never gave me a chance. I was always his biggest mistake and resentment, something that man never changed his mind on.
How is that my fault?
Even after I became the absolute prosecutor, he still favored you. He still saw me as a burden.
How is that my fault? I'm gonna keep saying that.
Saw and treated me as what killed Himawari, her mother. All the while, you'd simply stand aside, watch him treat me like a burden, and do nothing to actually step in and help me.
What you want me to say to him, bro? As I said, he's just gonna do the same thing to me. Like, I've been said that with people like your dad, bro, it's not gonna change. Like, you gotta go to the authorities about that or something, bro. If he really beating on you and shit. But as for, like, you know what I mean? Like, I could try to stand by you, bro, but he gonna see me as bad too. Like,
all you could ever do was dry my tears afterwards. All until the day I was finally sent to juvie, where you'd never need to even bother pretending to care.
why were you in juvie in the first place? That's what I'm saying. You really must have been an issue.
Every game we played together, every school assignment we worked on. What did any of it matter if you couldn't be there for me when I needed you the most?
Bro, you tried to set me up with murder, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't feel bad for you. I don't, bro. You yelled at me because our mom died because I wouldn't find an exit. Like, you're too extreme. That's why dad didn't mess with you, bro. Real talk.
Right down to asking him to sell off the last thing we had left of our mother. You sided with him every time.
We needed the bread, bro. Boo-hoo.
You never held any empathy for
Nope. Definitely not.
You're no better than him.
I'm definitely not. You could die.
I couldn't do it. Falling to my knees. I could do nothing more than weep. The most ugly weeping I've ever done since I was a newborn.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for that. Far too late.
You're still not blaming me for this dude's death, bro. That was all your choice.
You can't just say that!
Facts. That's what I'm saying, Okabe.
What the hell do you, of all people, know about what I went through?
I don't know anything, yeah. But this isn't right at all.
You're not blaming me for that bullcrap, bro.
You're demanding that Himari knew exactly what she needed to do to help you when you were a kid. To stand up to your dad like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Himari's your twin sister. You two were the exact same age. You're asking that someone your own age stood up to her own dad. Can you honestly blame her?
You talking about she's
Your
6 and
dad
you
kept
6
putting
too,
you in
bro.
horrible situations, and yeah, I don't know how bad they all were, but Himari. It sounds like even despite what your father told her, she still chose to help you however she actually could at her age.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It wasn't what you needed, I get that. But it's what Himari could
That's
still
what she could do for you, bro. Like,
to still argue
that's
against
what I'm
your
talking
dad was
about,
doing.
real. Like,
Dad's the one to blame in all this, not Himari. He's the one who decided to play favorites with his kids. Even Himari could see that was a terrible thing to do. Even with the little control she had, she still tried to be there for you. To be the sister that you needed. You should have stuck together. Himari clearly wanted it, and we could have still found a way out together. But now you're going to die, and she'll be all alone. Forever. Missing someone she found important. Someone she loved.
She didn't. That's...
That's why I play these games, bro. That's why I play these games, for stuff like this. Like, I love moments like this where games can make me feel an emotion. You know what I mean? I feel bad for what's her name, bro. And in a way, I feel bad for Marichiro too. But he can't just blame his sister. He can't blame her, bro. And now he took it to the extreme, and she's gotta suffer for it. Yeah, you're dying, bro, but she hasn't lived the rest of her life knowing her brother gone, bro. And then still blamed her. That's not right. That's not right. You're still a bum ass brother for that.
Moichi,
I wonder, was I ever fit to wear this with any semblance of pride? Marty, I'm sorry. You were in the same situation I was, but because you never faced our father's wrath, I never wanted to admit it. It was foolish of me to always blame you for his favoritism for what he did. I'm ashamed for doing so for so long.
Moichi,
It's strange, though. What Kutsuki had said to me during his final moments, it almost seemed like he wanted me to kill him. Like he knew those words exactly would get under my skin. And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old. I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out. But Himari, I need you to have this. When a prosecutor is unable to continue serving, he has to return his badge to the office. I'll be unable to, so I please ask you to do so. As for the card, keep it close for me.
You know what custom car we got? Man. Makes it a good thumbnail. Let me get that screenshot.
What a snooze fest! Are you two done yet with your little chit chat? Because I think it's time we wrap this up!
What? No, please wait! I haven't properly said goodbye.
Well, too bad, I'm done waiting. I checked out ages ago when the dude in the bow tie started yelling.
Moichi.
I'm strong enough to take this. I promise. And you'll be fine. With the showing you gave today, I know you'll keep the others safe. I entrust my legacy to you. Please, get out of here, Himari. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Please, just a little longer. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet.
Quiet down! You've been delaying this for far too long! Let's get this along, everyone! All good killers deserve a fitting punishment. And for the absolute prosecutor, we've prepared quite the special spectacle.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry for all that I've done.
Moichi!
Goodbye, Himari.
What's the execution gonna be, bro? What's the execution gonna be, bro? What is this? I love the amount of work put into this game, man. They did him like Leon. Oh yeah, they did brother like Leon, bro. Straight up did brother like Leon. Is that an electric chair? Okay, he breaking out the electric chairs? Oh yeah, that's not happening, bro. That's not happening, bro. Dang! Damn! Oh, he's still alive though. He's still alive though. Oh, he about to break out? No, they're not going for it. He's not going for it. Why is he not dying? Hello? And he put the exit in front of him and everything. Wow. He straight baited him too. Now the bait is crazy. The bait is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh! Dang. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro.
I tell ya, this equipment isn't up to standard anymore. He nearly got away. But it wasn't good enough for him to survive 40,000 bolts to the skull.
Let us go! I just want to go home! How could you do something so cruel?
Please, Heavenly Father, save his soul and
No,
Skipping that, I ain't gonna lie.
can't, there, no.
Fucking shit was that?
What? I'm simply holding up the rules that I laid out for all of you. I mean, if you'd all embraced apathy by now, you wouldn't have felt a thing watching that. That's just the consequence of trying to hold on to your humanity. You kids all still want to trust each other, and look where that got you. Nowhere but lower. Some of you even trust me now.
Explain.
The exit that the lawyer boy thought was worth killing somebody over? I made it up. You guys took it at face value without a second thought.
So, not only did Sonata succumb to this nonsense, it was all in vain?
Correct. He died for absolutely nothing.
Wow. Wow.
You demon! You soulless, evil demon! All this happened because of you! They wouldn't have tried to kill each other if it wasn't for you pushing them into a corner!
Hey, don't give me all the credit. The motive was kind of a last-minute addition to the control. They could have chosen to not kill, but they didn't. Besides, you've already proven the experiment's hypothesis at least a little correct by succumbing to your own apathy.
Whatever do you mean?
You're all so selfish, thinking only of yourselves at this moment. But you've missed the best part of all of this in doing so. Look at her. Such interesting results. Her twin brother just got fried harder than a fork in a socket, and not one of you even glanced at her.
Screenshot as well. I know I'm doing this a lot, bro. Love y'all. I gotta get the thumbnails, bro. Gotta get the thumbnails. Wow, bro. Wow.
Kaguya-san.
Are you doing all right?
I reached into my apron pocket, and they were still there.
He's gone. Moichi killed someone and now he's
You
gone.
passed out. After you passed out, Miyoka-san and Shiraki-san carried you back here. I am here to tell you that's what happened.
The accent. I guess Hiroshi asked her to tell me this.
Moichi. You fucking idiot! I threw the badge across the room. I didn't know where it landed. I didn't care.
How could you think I'd even be close to doing all right? You saw what happened. What Moichi did to me. What he did to Kutsuki-san. How he felt about me. Maybe our dad was right about him. Maybe he just saw something in Moichi that I couldn't. And I just let it happen. He killed someone. He stabbed someone to death. And then he tried to frame me for it. His own sister.
It's low-key unforgivable, bro.
All the while, he acted like he was going to try to exonerate me. He yelled at me. Yelled at everyone. He yelled at you constantly for not living up to his expectations.
Bum-ass brother. Keep saying it.
He expected me to believe some speech from a guy we've barely known for a week was what changed his mind? That's what changed his mind after all this time? After everything he said and did to me? And I'm just supposed to forgive him after all that?
Nope.
After he could only say he should have treated me better right before he died. So, I'm supposed to believe him now.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Of course he thought. He did it all the time. He was lying, talking, saying whatever would clear his guilty conscience. He only ever cared about himself.
I held the card in both hands, ready to rip it in half.
I don't understand. What is lying?
But then the card fell from my hands, fluttering into Kaguya's. This card. It's from a game me and Moichi would play when we were kids. He drew on this card. It was his favorite. He gave it to me the first night we were here. No matter what happened, even when things got bad, we would play this game together. It was ours.
That's not stupid.
Is this card lying?
No, lying isn't a tangible thing. It's when you tell someone something you know isn't true.
Why do you think Moichi is lying?
He was always lying. cared about me or anyone else. He treated me like a burden from the moment we got here.
The first night we were here, he gave you the card, even when things got bad.
What are you... No, I'm not forgiving him. I will never forgive him.
I'm not saying never forgive him, bro, but like, you know what I mean?
I don't care what his reasons
It's a
were.
process.
I don't care why he gave me the card. I don't care if he loved me or if he didn't. What
That's a
he
lie.
did is unforgivable.
That is true.
And I don't care about him anymore.
That's a lie.
Do you understand?
Can I hold you?
Hold me? Do you mean a hug?
Can I hug you?
Yes, you can. Kaguya wrapped her arms around me, holding me tightly to her chest. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have any energy left to be angry. I just held tightly to Kaguya. Thank you.
Are you doing all right?
A bit. I feel a bit better. There was a strange scent to her. I couldn't tell if it came from her or her big scarf, but it was not.
Do you feel better?
I only managed to nod as a response. Then I felt her arms finally let go. She tucked the card in her shirt, then sat down in the chair. I felt so tired. My body was barely holding on. I just wanted to sleep. I'd like to be alone right now. Have a good night, Kaguya-san.
Okay.
She's not moving. She's just sitting there staring at me.
Kaguya-san?
Is the moon visible at good night?
Could you at least get the light?
The light?
The light switch over there. Could you please flick it off? Kaguya flicked off the light switch, and I could hear her footsteps in the chair sliding. Despite the new darkness, I could feel her eyes on me.
Maybe if I just go to sleep, she'll head back to her room.
I tried my best to fall asleep. But no matter how hard I tried to push my feelings aside, no matter how much I tried to forget about him, there was still one thing that stuck out in my mind.
And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old. I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out.
That is something I was thinking about.
Those words continued to echo in my ears as I
that
slowly
fungus we
drifted
learned
off to
about?
sleep. Sinking, falling, fingers outstretched as I wondered exactly what he meant by that.
Why are you barking? Shush. My bad, bro. My dog is barking. Low-key scared me. Lightweight scared me. What is that? Oh my gosh! Hello?
Come find me.
What was that? I'm so confused, bro. What was that? $14 people left. First chapter, bro. Took me like over a month to finally beat it because I just haven't had time, but it was well worth it. I know this last episode is gonna be super laid back and chill, but I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. That's the reason we play these games, bro. I really loved like the writing. I don't know where this is going, but y'all going crazy, bro. Shout out Julian Flum, bro, or Flum. I don't know how to say it. Shout out Julian, bro. Cooking with the writing, bro. Script writer AJ Morgan, cooking. Once again, shout out Team Kumitantei for sending the chapter early, man. I know you sent it early, and I've got the playthrough done mad late. But next time it will be done within the next 3 days of me receiving it, bro. Because I'm not missing the next one. I'm not. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Feeling it.